Hello, my name is Tammi Peek and I'm delighted to have a little bit of time to introduce you to this, a new resource from the Church of Ireland Children's Ministry. Make yourself at home. In my own church, when a child arrives with their families, we make quite a fuss of them. We might give them a sticker to choose or maybe a sweetie as a little treat and a way of us saying, we're really glad that you're here with us. However, if they then go into church and their parents find that there's nowhere for them to change the baby's nappy, or maybe when the children get fidgety, which they will, there are tuts and sighs, while all the good work of the sticker or the sweetie at the beginning has been undone. And so we've come up with this, a resource to help a church really dig down into what it's doing in terms of the way it welcomes children and their families. This is not a resource for a Sunday school teacher or a Sunday club leader or a youth worker. This is a resource to be used by a team of people selected by the church minister or church leader. Your team, we suggest no more than 8 in a team, needs to be made up of a mix of folk from your congregation so that you're able to garner a broad spectrum of creativity and opinion. That will also give your team great credibility when they start encouraging the church congregation to make a few changes. You'll find in the box here a template, a letter of invitation that you can use to send out to prospective members of your Make Yourself at Home team. Of course, the team are not the only ones that are going to be working on Make Yourself at Home. This can become a whole church initiative. So let's see what else is in the box. When you get Make Yourself at Home, it comes in this sturdy box, but it's also downloadable from our website. So you have 2 options for getting hold of it. And this is the book that you should begin with first. This explains everything to do with how to use Make Yourself at Home. It will help you audit where you're at already with this. It will then help you to acknowledge where you might want to make a few changes, and it'll give you lots of ideas that you can act upon. Audit, acknowledge, and act. This little book, maybe think of it like a trampoline. It is full of little ideas that you can bounce off, and who knows where they'll take you. However, if you want a little more detail, you'll find these Try Me cards, and you'll see that these match the categories that you've just been looking at. There are 2 ideas for each category, which we've really fleshed out and given you much more detail on so that you would know how to implement these particular ideas. You will also find in the kit posters, coasters, pens, and of course, our famous selfie frame, so that you can celebrate and publicise the work that you're doing. But beware the critical spirit. This is not about pointing fingers, asking questions of one particular group or one particular activity. This is about finding the mind of Christ, working together to look at the ways in which you can move forward and make improvements in the ways in which children and families are welcomed in your church. The great thing about Make Yourself at Home as a toolkit though is that it can help you explore other areas of church life too. Not just the welcome that you give to children and their families, but also to those with special needs, with additional needs, with mental health issues, or with disabilities. This is a kit that can really make a difference to the way all of those groups are welcomed and included in your church family life. Jesus welcomed everybody, and it's our genuine hope that this kit, our Make Yourself at Home kit, will help you do the same.